Alright guys, Delzinski here and welcome to another WWE DVD and Blu-ray review. This time we're looking at the title Royal Rumble 2015. Now this title is available in two formats. You've got the DVD version priced at £12.99 and you've got the Blu-ray version priced at £13.99, and this title is available now. So if you like the sound of my review once you're done listening to me, I'll leave a link in the description box below and you can head over to www.dvd.co.uk. As I always say, this is your best source for all WWE DVD and Blu-ray content, and you can go over there and you can put in a purchase right about now. So if you like the sound of the review, go over and check them out. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a rundown of the match card. Then I'm going to give you my 3+ points as to why you might like to pick this one up. And then I'll give you those all-important special features. I had the DVD to review this time, so I won't be telling you any sort of Blu-ray exclusives, but I'll tell you the special features on the DVD. So, let's get started. Royal Rumble 2015. Let's give you that rundown of this card. First of all, we have a tag team match between the New Age Outlaws versus the Ascension. Yes, it's old versus new to start the Royal Rumble. Next up, we have a segment. I'm going to give you the segments as well, actually. We have a segment between the Authority and Paul Heyman. And this is basically talking about solving the problem that is the vigilante Sting. Yes, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H talking about the issues they've got with Sting, and Paul Heyman comes along and says that he's got a solution to this issue. After this small promo segment, we have the WWE Tag Team Championship on the line, and that's between the Usos versus The Miz and Damien Mizdow. Damien Mizdow super over at the Royal Rumble. Then we have Seth Rollins is the Right Now. This is another promo segment, and this involves Seth Rollins and J&J Security. It's almost as such just an advert for WWE Immortals, the game. That's the app game on the App Store. But as well, Rollins talks about, you know, not being the future, but he wants to be the now. After this little segment, we have a Divas tag team match. We have Natalya and Paige versus the Bella Twins. Then we have another little promo segment, and this is with all the WWE superstars talking about why they will be the one to win the Royal Rumble. A nice little promo there, and it's kind of interesting to see the layout of the promo considering the way that the Royal Rumble match actually went. Yeah, you'll understand that when you do watch that segment. Then we have the big one. We have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, the triple threat match featuring the Beast and the reigning and defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Mr. Money in the Bank Seth Rollins. And then last, but by no means not least, we have the 2015 Royal Rumble match. So, that's your match card. Let's give you the 3+ points. So point 1 is this is the start on the road to WrestleMania. Number 1, we crown the Royal Rumble winner, and we find out who wins that match goes on to WrestleMania and main events. As well, we get an indication of who the potential champion is going to be, because we do have an in-between pay-per-view, which is Fastlane, but almost as such, you kind of expect that the winner of the triple threat match will be headlining at WrestleMania. So we get that indication as well. So it really is the start of the road to WrestleMania. So I think it's an important part of the WWE year, and that's why it makes this title very important. Point number 2 is the World Heavyweight Championship match. I think if you've seen the event live when it was actually on, you'll agree that this match was, you know, if not match of the year, it was freaking amazing. It has absolutely everything in it. And when you look at the guys that are involved, you can certainly see it. You've got the power of the Beast. You know, we've got the dominance of Brock Lesnar, the champion. And then you've got the never give up attitude of John Cena, who, you know, is always fighting that adversity because of the beatings that he took from Brock Lesnar in the past, 16 German suplexes. Then you throw someone with the agility and the speed and the kind of arrogance that Seth Rollins has, and it's almost the perfect mix because you've got a bit of everything. And this match is just phenomenal. You know, it's back and forth. You know, you've got the high flying involved, you've got the power. And, you know, when you least expect it, when you think someone's out for the count, something else happens. It's just drama after drama after drama. For me, if you're going to pick up this title, and this is only point 2, but if you're going to pick up this title, it's for this match alone. It is exceptional, and it's a pure class to watch these three in the ring. And, you know, I am John Cena's biggest critic, but even John Cena pulls out all the stops in this match. Now, on to point 3. And point 3 is a controversial one because I'm kind of, you know, not even happy to say this, but it is a reason. And point 3 is the 2015 Royal Rumble match. Because, yes, the outcome, if you've seen it, I'm not going to say who the winner was. But I am going to say, you know, if you haven't seen it, then you'll find out. But if you have seen it, it's not exactly a fan favorite decision what goes down. But on the other hand, the spectacle of the Royal Rumble, the 30-man battle between all of these superstars is worth watching because you get surprise comebacks, you get moments that you least expect, you get some entertaining moments as well. And, you know, it's one of WWE's biggest events of the year, and the Royal Rumble, for me, should be one of the most exciting events of the year, albeit even if the winner isn't quite the man that you expected. Watching that play out is usually very entertaining. So that's my third point, the 2015 Royal Rumble match. And I'm going to say as well, in addition to mentioning what I have with those 3 points, the actual card is really decent. The first match between the Outlaws and the Ascension, it's nice to see the Ascension getting that platform because they haven't been treated that well coming up to the main roster from NXT. So it's good that they finally did get that moment. The WWE Tag Team match between the Usos and Miz and Mizdow is great from a crowd perspective because the crowd are really into this one. I mean, you know, you can't really fault the Usos, even though that sometimes they have, you know, lessened down in terms of entertainment value, but you can't ever discredit them. And then the Miz and Mizdow, that relationship is just electric between the fans and these two. The tag team match, the Divas tag team match is okay. It's okay. It'd be nice to see a bit more of Paige, but we don't. And then obviously you've got the World Heavyweight Championship match. Exceptional is all I really need to say. So, you know, overall, I think that this is a very good card. I think it's a very strong card from the WWE. I think WWE put in major effort in that world title match. It's definitely a show stealer. But it's expected. It's the main event. But you've also got that lower card, which is good as well. The Royal Rumble match has some great surprises, albeit that maybe the finish just isn't the one that the people wanted. So that's my review of the Royal Rumble 2015. Now let's talk about the special features. So what you've got is you've got the New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, and that was on the pre-show. So you get that match. Always great to see Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. You know, I'm a massive fan of Cesaro, so if you are, that's a great watch. And it's kind of good to always see, you know, actually, you know, the New Day aren't exactly a great faction or a great group, but the athletes that are in the New Day are very good. So, you know, your Kofi Kingstons, your Big E's and, you know, Xavier Wood are definitely worth watching. So it's a good starting match and it's put on the special features for you because it wasn't involved in the main card. Then you've got a home video exclusive. Nobody disrespects Brock Lesnar. It's an interview with Brock and it talks about after the match. So Brock Lesnar being interviewed with Paul Heyman after his match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Then you have the Royal Rumble Fallout, John Cena and Rusev face off. And as well, you have more Fallout where you have Roman Reigns backstage with The Rock. You probably worked out why, but there you go. So that is everything. I think it's worth picking up. You might be disappointed with the Royal Rumble match itself, but I think it's worth it. The championship match alone is the best thing going. So I'd definitely grab this one for that. And as I say, it gets you geared up and tuned in for WrestleMania 31, which just passed us by. If you do like the sound of this one and you do want to pick this one up, then make sure you check the link in the description box because there is a link to www.dvd.co.uk and you can purchase this one right about now. So that brings me to the end of another WWE DVD and Blu-ray review. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is Delzinski. As always, until the next one, signing out.
Hey, this is Olympic hero Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, 14-time World Heavyweight Champion. And if you're a wrestling gamer, I want you to go to delzinski.com, DELZINSKI.com, because it's the best place for wrestling and gaming content.